Hi, hello everybody. Today we are going to be reviewing the Muppet Show game. Yay! This game came out in 1977 and it is for 2 to 4 players. The object of this game is you're going to be trying to get 2 Muppets onto the stage into certain parts, and then you also have to go ahead and make sure that you get the backdrop in certain parts of the stage too. Yay! Let's go ahead and review this game. I'm so excited. La 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 la. Yay! Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and go over the components of this game really quick. Of course, right here you have your game board, and what you're going to be trying to do, the object is you're going to be trying to get 2 of your Muppets into these spaces over here, and then your Muppets are down here. You're going to try to get Dr. Teeth and Animal over in these spaces if you're playing as those 2, Rolf and Miss Piggy over here, etc. Of course, these here are your Muppets. There's 8 of them. These here are your set pieces, and you're going to be trying to move these set pieces as well, and you're going to want to, for example, move this set piece over here if you're going to be Dr. Teeth and Animal, move this over here to Rolf and Miss Piggy, etc. Now, the way you're going to be moving these pieces is with a clapboard that has 2 spinners. Unfortunately, I do not have the clapboard, and the only way you can get a clapboard is to actually purchase another full game. But you don't need it, because all you really need to get is a 4-sided die and a 10-sided die, which I happen to have. One of these dice will act as what is called the act, and then the other die will act as the scene. And what you're going to do is you're just going to roll these dice over here, and in this case I have Act 3 and Scene 8. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to the instruction book and look up Act 3, Scene 8, and that is going to tell me what I can move and how I can move it. So here's Act 3, and here's Scene 8. It says, move one of your Muppets 4 spaces. So let's say I'm playing as Rolf and Miss Piggy. I'm going to go ahead and be able to move one of my own Muppets 4 spaces. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, in general, Muppets cannot move diagonally unless the instructions say that they can do so. Also, you cannot jump over any other Muppets, so you can actually do some strategy to try to slow down some of the other Muppets and the other players by getting in their way. Also, depending on what you roll, you actually might be able to move other people's Muppets and other people's set pieces. The set pieces will move across and down. The set pieces will not move diagonally. So I'll go ahead and just do another one. Let's say it's Statler and Waldorf's turn. I'll go ahead and roll. And we have Act 3, Scene 9. So we'll go ahead and look up Act 3, Scene 9. It says, move one of your Muppets 3 spaces. So once again, let's just move Waldorf here 3, 1, 2. And let's say I put him over here just to kind of get in Rolf's way. Now, basically what you're going to be trying to do is you're going to be trying to get your team of Muppets into their spaces over here. So for Rolf and Miss Piggy, that they're going to try to get over here. Once you get a Muppet into your space, they are not going to be able to be moved. They're going to basically be staying over there. And same with Miss Piggy or any of the other ones. The same deal goes with the sets. You're going to be trying to move your set into a certain position. Now, if you actually do manage to get a set into the final position over here, it is not safe. Another player will actually be able to move the set if the roll of the dice dictates that he can do so. So I'll just do a couple other rolls here, and let's just have a little fun with this. I'll go ahead and roll these 2 dice again. Now we have Act 4 and Scene 6. So Act 4, Scene 6, we have move one of your Muppets 1 space. So I'll go ahead and move Dr. Teeth 1 space. Now let's just say I happen to get Act 4 and Scene 4. This says move any set 2 spaces. So once again, if I wanted to really be a punk, I could just move this, go like 1 and then 2. And that's going to block Miss Piggy, basically. She won't be able to get out because she can't move diagonally unless the movement says so. And there's a bunch of other little movements here. You can move Muppets 1 space. You can move a Muppet diagonally 3 spaces here. You can move any set 2 spaces, move any 1. There's a whole bunch of different ones, different actions that you can take depending on what you roll. And ultimately what's going to happen is you're going to end up winning the game if you are able to get your Muppets and your set piece in this position by the time your turn ends. And basically whoever manages to do that, get their Muppets into their spots, is going to win the game. So my thoughts on the Muppet Show game. Okay, the first thing I'm going to go ahead and admit, this is a kid's game. The age range on here is suggested to be 7 to 14 years old. So this is not any kind of a tremendous strategy game by any stretch of the imagination. This is a very simple game to learn. It's very easy to teach since it is a kid's game. But actually, you know what? This actually works pretty well as a light game. If you've got like some friends over that like these kind of games that are light and easy to learn, and the Muppet theme, hey, you can't beat a Muppet theme. You know what I mean? But anyway, actually, there is a way you can make the game more complicated if you'd like to. If you're playing a two-player game, you can actually take the other Muppets and just place them in various spots on the board, kind of as obstacles for the other Muppets to have to try to get around and everything like that. My wife and I played this one time, and we actually enjoyed it. It's kind of fun just moving your other people's Muppets around and trying to strategically place them to cause your other player some problems, since other Muppets can't jump each other, and set pieces are pretty cool to block with as well. But anyway, this is just basically a fun little game, and it's, it is what it is. It's a very light filler game, I would say. But anyway, this is a good game to have if you enjoy the Muppets and you may have like some kids. But even if you're an adult and you like light games like this, you probably would enjoy this a little bit. But anyway, that's my review. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you soon.